Why did you come to Norway?
For going on hikes.
Why did you come to Norway?
For the snow, for sure.
Yes,
Why did you come to Norway?
for the beautiful nature.
What
do you want?
Why did you come to Norway?
Why did I come to Norway?
Yeah.
I don't know, because it's a rich country and I like the course and blah blah blah.
Why did you come to Norway?
It's really good quality education and the tuition for me is free.
Okay, so let's talk about why I chose Norway over other countries. Just before I start this video, I just want to say these are my personal views, my opinions and my reasons why I came to Norway. You might have different expectations, different maybe choices you want to make, or where you want to go in life, so keep that in mind. So the first and the most important reason for me was work-life balance. I've worked 3 years full-time in India, and when I was researching for universities to study abroad, Norway was one of the countries in my top bracket. Some of the reasons why it was at the top was because number one, Norway has only 37.5 hours a week work policy, so you don't have to work more than that. Secondly, Norway is amongst one of the highest when it comes to productivity per person. It's like at the top. So even though you are only working 37.5 hours a week, and if you divide that by 5, it's like 7.5 or 8 hours a week. That's including the meal times, etc. They are still at the top when it comes to productivity. So one of the key reasons why I chose Norway. Also, if you Google happiest countries in the world, you will find 6 or 7 out of 10 countries in that list belong to Scandinavia, Norway, Sweden, Denmark, etc. Second reason, education. Not only the quality of education, but also the tuition fee. For example, all the public universities in Norway, they're all free, no tuition fee at all. And even the specialized ones, like where I'm studying right now, it's a B school, so it has a tuition fee, but when you compare it to a country like USA, it's like 1/5 of the entire tuition fee. And there's no compromise on the study or education quality. For example, I had five subjects in the last semester, and I remember that most of the exams were assignment based, and assignments were based on practical data, practical scenarios, etc. So it wasn't anything like you need to cram something up, go to an exam right over there like we have in India, right? It's very different. It's high quality, and this tuition fee is like very, very minimal, and obviously it's free in the public universities. Point number 3, the social life. So if you come to Norway and you get a residence permit, that is, you can study here, you'll get access to the entire Scandinavia, like on that, with that special card, with the residence card, you can travel to any country that belongs to Scandinavia, like Denmark or Sweden, etc. And you don't need a special visa for that. Secondly, it's super safe. Like, I've been here for the past 5 or 6 months, and not once have I come across any acts of I've never come across any lapse of safety. Like, it's a very, very safe country, very, very safe place to be in. Even if you go out at 2 in the night, you can always be comfortable. You can trust people. And also, Norwegians, they might seem a little shy when you talk to them, and that's a common notion as well, but The thing is, they respect your personal space, and if you get to know them, if you get to befriend them, they are actually friends for life. They are very, very loyal. They are amazing people. Point number 4, equality. Now, I've been here for the past 5-6 months, and not once have I faced any type of racism or have come across or heard any stories as such. These people are brilliant, they are really happy, they are very helpful. Amazing place. Secondly, in Norway, you can see anybody's salary, how much they are making every year, and what that does is that eliminates the chance of any sort of corruption. So basically, if you can see what somebody at a very high level like a director or a CEO is making, you can calculate what tax he needs to pay, and then it eliminates any type of any like there's no way he can not pay his taxes or use any illegal ways. You get me, right? if you overpay the tax for a current year, for example, if my tax was 2000 NOK for 2020 and I paid 2500, so the next year the government will reimburse you, and vice versa. If you paid less, you'll have to pay more, but they are very, very fair when it comes to your taxes. Let's talk about your long-term stay. This is the next point. I forgot which point I'm on, maybe point number 6. But let's talk about PR and chances of staying here for longer. Now, I've got friends in the US and the UK. I've seen them like being a little afraid of not getting a visa to stay there for longer, or not having chances for a PR, and then there's Norway, where things are much easier compared to that, much fairer. For example, I was talking to a friend in the US yesterday, and he was telling me for a green card the waiting line for Indians is like 80 years. I mean, that doesn't make sense, right? You put in an application and wait for 80 years. 80 years. So if you're looking to come to a country, if you are looking for a long-term stay for a PR or a green card or whatever, this would be a very, very good option. And lastly, regarding the nature, if you don't already know, it's one of the most beautiful places to be in. Although it might seem like a cold place, but it doesn't get that cold here in Oslo. Nature is free to access, and you could say it's unspoiled. So if you like going outdoors, because I love outdoor activities and I've done so much. Wait, let me cross. This would be a great place to be in. Really, if you want to know anything about also Norway's nature, just Google it up and you'll find many videos and examples and etc. Or you could check out my channel. So I was editing the video and I realized I forgot to mention a couple of very important things. Firstly, the emphasis on public transport and eco-friendly measures. People here, they are always looking to ride a bike, or I think Norway has the most number of Teslas in the world, and they are actively trying to reduce the use of petrol or diesel vehicles. And it's a beautiful public network they have, especially here in Oslo. I haven't been to other places. So in Oslo, you just pay once for a card, and then you can access the bus, train, ferries, and I'm missing out on a couple of things, but yeah, that's how good it is. And secondly, when you get a residence permit here, you're assigned your own general practitioner, I think it's called, your own doctor. And although the tax is really high, you don't usually have to pay for any of the health services. The government takes care of you. Beautiful, right? Amazing. And lastly, a few updates from my end. I've got a new job, I've got a new internship for the summer, and I've got exams coming up, so I've been really busy the past few days. But I'm planning to make videos every week, at least every week, videos like this. Look at how beautiful the flats are. And that's Ruben. I'll see you next time.